Hello children, welcome to AIMS India's online classes. In today's video from physics subject, motion topic we are going to discuss. So we have already completed the concepts of scalars and vectors children. About scalars we have discussed, about vectors, their examples and vector notation, types of vectors, distance, displacement, speed, velocity, change of velocity, acceleration, acceleration types and equations of motion and some problems, distance displacement time graphs and velocity time graphs. So next after that, acceleration time graphs. These are all concepts already we have covered, and CD of points also we have revised. And from level 1 practice sheet, some problems already we have discussed children, up to 15th problem. Up to 15th problem we have covered already. Now let's start with next problem. Next children, we have 16th question. 16th question. So a vector is given by a bar equals to 6i bar, 8j bar, 10k bar. Means it is at a distance of 6 units in the I direction, 8 units in the j direction and 10 units in the k direction. Suppose if we assume this ijk as a coordinate axis xyz, then this vector is given by this expression. Now the question is, find the unit vector parallel to a bar. We have to find the unit vector. So the unit vector is represented by a symbol a cap. A cap. A cap represents unit vector of vector A, whose magnitude is 1 unit and whose direction is same like a bar vector. So but the formula for unit vector is the given vector by its magnitude. To find the unit vector, we have to divide the given vector by its magnitude. Suppose if the given vector is 5 meters due east, we have to divide with its magnitude, 5 meter or 5. 5 cancel. Then what will be the answer? 1 meter due east. If we divide with its magnitude, we will have unit magnitude and direction will be same. So the given vector to be divided with its magnitude. So this is the given vector. How to find magnitude of a given vector means we have to whatever numerical coefficients are there, so that all we have to square, and for the sum we have to take whole square root. So root of 6 square plus 8 square plus 10 square. This will be the magnitude. Only the numericals we have to consider instead of the direction or coordinates. So then from these three we can take 2 common. Then here in 6i, 3i will remain, 4j, 5k by root of 6 square 36, 8 square 64, 10 square 100. So 36 plus 64 plus 100 means it is nothing but root of 200. Means we can write it as 100 into 2. For 100 can be written as 10 square into 2. For 10 square, 110 will come out. It will become 10 root 2. It will become 10 root 2. So 10 root 2 we can write here. 2 5 times 10. So this is a numerator, and in denominator we will be having 5 root 2. So this is the unit vector parallel to the given vector. So next, 17th. The coordinates of head and tail of a vector are. The vector will be represented by an arrowhead. Arrowhead. This is the arrowhead. This part is considered as head part, and this part is considered as tail part. The tail part will be having some coordinates, head part will be having some coordinates. Coordinate means suppose x1, y1, z1 values in the coordinates of the tail, and x2, y2, z2 will be the coordinates of head portion. The coordinates of head and tail are 2, 1, 0, -4, -2, -c. These are the coordinates. The magnitude of vector is how much? We have to find the magnitude of the vector. We have to find the magnitude of the vector. So, magnitude of the vector means we have x1, y1, z1, these coordinates, x2, y2, z2, these coordinates. Here it is not c, children, it is 3. It is 3. So, please rectify it as 3. In your book, if it is -c is there, please make it as -3. So, then the magnitude of vector is given by, because this is tail part, this is head part, this is x1, suppose this is x2, and the magnitude in x direction will be given by the difference of x coordinates. Difference of x coordinates. So, x2 minus x1 I cap. The vector is represented by, this vector is represented by x2 minus x1 I cap. In the same way, y2 minus y1 j cap, sorry, j bar, and z2 minus z1, z2 minus z1, k cap or k bar. This vector, based on the coordinates, they have given tail coordinates and they have given head coordinates, but the vector is given by the difference of x coordinates into I bar, difference of y coordinates into j bar, difference of z coordinates into k bar. This is the vector, and this x2 minus x1 is considered as numeral, and this is the vector. For finding the magnitude of vector, this all numerals, we have to do the take the square root of sum of all squares of numerals. So, x2 minus x1 whole square, y2 minus y1 whole square, z2 minus z1 whole square. If we substitute the values, -4 minus 2 whole square, -2 minus 1 whole square, sorry, +2 minus 1 whole square, -3 minus 0 whole square, -4 minus 2 minus 6 whole square, which is equal to 36, 2 minus 1 minus 1 whole square, 1, -3 whole square, 9, 36 plus 9, 45 plus 1, 46, root of 46 units. Root of 46 units. This is the answer. So, 18. The vector sum of the forces 10 newtons and 6 newtons can be. The vector sum of forces 10 newtons, 6 newtons can be how much? Actually, if you have two vectors, the vector sum should be between their sum and between their difference. The maximum value of the resultant should be equal to their sum, which is equal to 10 plus 6, 16 newtons, and the minimum value possible for the vector should be equal to difference of vectors, f1 minus f2, which is equal to 10 minus 6 equal to 4 newtons. So, whatever resultant vector we are going to get because of the given vectors, its value should lie between 4 newtons and 16 newtons. So, here 2 newtons, wrong. 8 newtons is between 4 and 16, right. 18 newtons greater than 16, wrong. 20 newtons, wrong. So, the possible vector sum should be equal to 8 newtons. It depends. Why this variation means? It depends how the two vectors are inclined. How the two vectors are inclined. So, that's why there will be difference in the sum or resultant vector. Next, 19th question, Jira. So, a racing car has uniform acceleration of 4 meter per second square. So what distance will it cover in 10 seconds after the start? They have given the acceleration of the racing car and they have given the timing. We have to find the distance. So they have given a value because before starting, so it will be at rest position. Initial velocity is 0. Though they have not given in the question, we have to assume it as 0 meter per second. So next we have time, 10 seconds. Then displacement how much, S how much. So we can take the formula according to equations of motion, because here the body is traveling with uniform acceleration. So we can apply the formula for S here. The formula is S equal to ut plus half at square. Let's substitute the values, and 0 into 10 plus half into 4 into 10 square. So 0 into 10, 0, half into 4 into 10 square, 2 times 4, so 2 into 100, 200 meter is the distance covered. Distance covered or displacement covered. So option C is correct. So next children, 20th question. A particle starts with a velocity of 5 meters per second and moves with a uniform acceleration of 2.5 meter per second square. Its velocity after 4 seconds is how much? So a particle starts with a velocity of 5 meter per second. This is the initial velocity. Moves with a acceleration of 2.5 meter per second square. Acceleration given, a value given, u value given. The velocity after 4 seconds, time is given. Velocity after 4 seconds means final velocity we have to find. Because the body is moving with the uniform acceleration, we can apply the formula of equations of motion here. So it's 2.5 children. So u they have given, a value they have given, t value they have given, v value we have to find. The relation between u, v, a, t is given by the equation of motion v equal to u plus at. Let's substitute the values and let's simplify. We will get answer 15 meter per second. So option A, 15 meter per second is the correct answer. Next one, 21st question. A particle initially at rest starts moving with a uniform acceleration A. The ratio of distances covered by it in first second and first 3 seconds is how much? The particle initially is at rest. So initial velocity is 0 meter per second. Moving with uniform acceleration A. The ratio of distances covered in first second, only in first second, means between 0 to 1, that second, and first 3 seconds, between 0 to 3 seconds. In these two time intervals, it might have covered some distances. Let it be S1, let it be S2. Now, as per the question, we want to find the ratio of S1 by S2 or S1 is to S2. This ratio, S1 is to ratio, we have to find. So, S1 is to S2 equal to, so here the formula is ut plus half at square. Formula is ut plus half at square. So, let's half into this, because it is starting from rest. So, u value will be 0, u value will be 0, 0 into 0 into t, it will become 0, half into a into t square, 1 square. In the first case, time is 1 second. In the second case, time is 3 seconds. Half of gets cancelled, a gets cancelled. 1 square is 1, 3 square is 9. So, the ratio is 1 is to 9. So, indirectly, if the ratio of times is 1 is to 3, then the ratio of distances covered will be equal to their squares. 1 square is to 3 square. if the body is starting from rest and if it is moving with the uniform acceleration, so then if the ratio of times is 2:3, then what is the ratio of their distances covered? Without calculation, by the shortcut, directly we can guess the value. It is equal to 2 square is to 3 square. 2 square is to 3 square. That's all. Next one, 22nd question. 22nd question. So, which of the following velocity time graphs shows a realistic situation for a body in motion? So, realistic situation means it should happen in real. It should happen in real situations. So, that type of graph we have to find out. If you see the velocity time graph, this is the velocity time graph here. It is like a curve. If you draw a perpendicular line here, suppose here time is 5 seconds. According to this graph, what does it represents means, at 5 seconds it is having a velocity of suppose 2 meter per second and a velocity of 10 meter per second. Means at same instant of time, it is having two velocities. It is impossible, because when we are traveling on a bike or on a car or any vehicle, at one instant we will be having only one particular instantaneous velocity. But at same instant of time, any body, it cannot possess two different types of velocities. So this is not possible in real life situation. So here you can draw perpendicular line at any time, at any instant, or at any point. It will intersect the graph at only one point. So this may be an example of realistic situation. But here, no, it is intersecting at more than 1 point. It is also intersecting at more than 1 point. So only option B is correct. Option B is the velocity time graph possible in realistic situation. So next question also same like that only. Velocity time graph is not possible practically. Which of the following is not possible practically? So here at all these points, at same instant of time, it is having different velocities. So this is not possible. This one intersect at only 1 point, velocity may increase, decrease, no problem with that. But the perpendicular line intersect at only 1 point, So these three are possible. But they have asked which of the following is not possible. So this A option, this velocity time graph is not possible practically, means in real life situation. Next, 24th question. If the velocity time graph is a curve, then the body has. If the velocity time graph is a curve, then velocity will be changing in an indefinite manner. If the velocity changes, automatically acceleration also changes. The change of velocity is variable, is not uniform. So change of acceleration is also variable. So both A and C are correct. So option D is right. Next. If the velocity time graph is a curve, then the area under the curve represents. Already we have discussed children. Area of the graph means measurement of y coordinate into measurement of x coordinate. So velocity into time is nothing but displacement. So answer, displacement. Area of the graph will give displacement covered by the body. Next, if the displacement time graph is a straight line. So straight line means you should not consider like this children. It is also straight line. but it is parallel to time axis. It is parallel to time axis. We should not consider this straight line. When the displacement time graph is straight line means we have to take a straight line from the origin. So then the body is moving with in same instant of time, same velocity, same distance it will cover. So we can take it as uniform velocity. Body is moving with uniform velocity. Next one. The displacement time graph of a body is shown in the figure below. The part of the graph that represents the body at rest is. So this is the graph, children. Now the question is, which part of the graph represents rest position? So 0 to A, displacement increasing continuously because it is having some velocity. It is moving from A to B. Displacement is constant. Though the time is passing on, but the displacement is constant. So this AB part, we can consider it as rest position. From B to C, displacement decreasing continuously or velocity is decreasing continuously. It is in movement. So the part, OA part and this BC part, CD part, there is some movement, either velocity increasing or velocity decreasing. But in the AB part, there is no change. In AB part, there is no change in the displacement. So this part can be considered an example for rest position. So answer AB is correct answer. Next one. Which of the following cannot be the distance time graph? Which of the following cannot be the distance time graph? So distance time graph means, so the time should start from 0 because the distance covered by the body will be calculated from the starting point. So T value should start from 0. But here T value, it is somewhere else. So this is not the right one. The remaining 3 are correct. C option cannot be the distance time graph. Okay, children, level 2 problems we can learn in our next video. So that's all for today, children. Thank you for watching our video. Please subscribe our channel and press the bell icon for receiving latest updates. You can visit our website, children, www.aimstoday.in, for information regarding previous online classes, quizzes, worksheets, activities, English classes, coding skills. Thank you, children. Have a good day.